What if a Titanoboa showed up in the modern Amazon? Could it rule this rainforest again? Right now, this prehistoric beast is quietly born in a flooded patch of dense jungle. The baby Titanoboa just slips out, and its mother leaves without looking back. This is the cold parenting rule of snakes. At birth, he is 6 feet long and weighs 66 pounds, the biggest newborn snake ever. But also the creature in this jungle, most likely to die within 10 minutes. The water here is only 81 degrees, a full 9 degrees below what his body needs to function. The cold makes his movements sluggish. Before he can adjust to this world, a rustle in the reeds brings his first test of survival. An adult caiman. As a newborn, with basically zero fighting power, his instinct tells him to sink down and hide in the tangled tree roots. He barely escapes, but the danger is not over. As a cold-blooded animal, he cannot make his own heat. He can only steal it from his surroundings. The cold water keeps dropping his body temperature. If this keeps up, he will get too cold to move at all and become some predator's next meal. Driven by the will to live, he looks toward a dead log on the water. It sits in direct sunlight, his only hope. He struggles to swim over. His limbless body is clumsy, like a soaking wet, heavy carpet, failing again and trying again. Finally, on the 5th try, he climbs onto the log. Warm sunlight seeps into his scales. His stiff body wakes up again. His foggy brain clears up too. Over the next 3 hours, he is like a solar panel, soaking up heat without moving, while watching this brutal world. Here there is only hunting and being hunted. No middle option. Hunger hits. His energy is almost gone. If he cannot eat within 24 hours, his body will start digesting its own muscle. He locks onto a catfish. He strikes hard, but with no experience he misses. The second try fails too. Precious energy drains with each failed strike. The hunger grows stronger. Right after he was born, the 3rd strike finally lands. He clamps down on his prey. His body unleashes an instinct he has never felt, the death coil. He can clearly feel the fishbone snapping inch by inch under his grip. This is his ultimate weapon to rule the world. 3 weeks pass. Feeding on fish and small caimans, he grows fast. He reaches 10 feet. Through countless brushes with death, he learns to survive. He dodges the jaguar's jaws, avoids the patrols of adult anacondas, and in front of a huge black caiman, he holds his breath for 40 minutes. His survival rating goes from certain death up to a slim chance. When he grows to 13 feet, he can already kill an adult capybara. And in this lake, he claims his own spot. But a new threat comes too. That day, he kills a capybara. The smell of blood draws a 20-foot giant anaconda. It wants to steal his prey. This time, he stands his ground. The anaconda sizes him up and figures the odds are bad, and actually backs off. This is the first time his strength drives back a stronger rival. Soon, the dry season arrives. Prey gets scarce. Territory fights heat up. In a fight over prey, he uses his greater power. Over 40 minutes, he strangles that 20-foot anaconda alive and swallows it whole. Now this lake fully becomes his kingdom, but the lake is about to dry up. He is forced to move to the wider main river. By now, he is 33 feet long and 1,300 pounds. But in this new territory, he meets the real ruler, a 13-foot tank-like black caiman. He does not act rashly. He spends 3 days studying his rival's habits. On the 4th day, while the caiman is distracted, hunting, he launches a deadly ambush from behind. This is a fight that bets his life. The caiman's death roll and deadly bite miss his head by inches several times, but he is stronger. After a 35-minute squeeze, he ends the old god's reign and swallows the former ruler whole. 2 months later, after digesting the caiman, he shoots up to 36 feet and weighs 1,500 pounds. The undisputed top predator of this river. The whole ecosystem recalibrates around him. Jaguars avoid his territory. Other caimans back away. When he surfaces to breathe, all goes silent. 60 million years of evolution's blank. He fills with savage growth, but his huge size brings new trouble. He is now 43 feet and over a ton. He must stay careful. To avoid overheating to death in the sun, normal prey can no longer meet his energy needs. He sets his eyes on a giant over 440 pounds, a tapir. He spends a full 18 days like a top assassin, learning all of this tapir's habits. At dawn, he launches the attack he planned for so long. The tapir fights for its life and even breaks one of his ribs, but it is all useless. After an 8-minute squeeze, he wins this epic hunt. He spends a full 6 hours to swallow this huge body. Then he sinks to the river bottom, entering weeks of digestion and dormancy. When he wakes again, he is almost a creature of myth, a living miracle. The Amazon rainforest was never ready for such an ancient king, but his power bends the laws of nature. 60 million years of extinction ends with him. A new era begins with him.